Last time on Assassin's Creed, Desmond remained in the Animus, where Altiar's next target awaits in Acre. A Templar called William of Montferrat. William was named regent of Acre at the time by King Richard himself. Although Richard and William's son Conrad do not see eye to eye, making it a strange choice on Richard's part. However, as regent, William has been taking food from the people of the war-torn city and then forced them into service for himself. William was nothing but a tyrant. So, after gathering all the information he could, Altiar attempts to assassinate William, but stealth assassination fails, and he is forced into combat with William and his men.
Whether or not you believe me, and we should.
After dispatching William, Altiar learns that William is also part of this brotherhood the Templars keep mentioning. William, like the other targets, believe their actions to be just, saying he only took food in order to help ration it if and when lean times came. As for those forced into service, William said they were being taught order and discipline. Perhaps to him this was right, but people should be free to do as they will. After the task is complete, Altiar returned to Al-Mualim to demand answers. What he finds is that Al-Mualim has been targeting a group whose goals are one and the same. Each member has a job to do, and they all work for the Templars, specifically Robert de Sable. First, we killed the arms dealer to supply an army, a slaver to collect the soldiers, a doctor to make them soldiers, a financier to fund the campaign. Now, a leader to prepare the people for the new world that the Templars envision. Seeing things more clearly, Altiar can move on to his next target, who he will find in Jerusalem.
Safety and peace, Malik.
Word that the city was possessed of either. Why do you trouble me today?
Al-Mualim has marked Majd-ud-Din for death. What can you tell me about him?
Salah ad-Din's absence has left the city without a proper leader, and Majd-ud-Din has appointed himself to play the part. Fear and intimidation get him what he wants. He has no true claim to the position.
That ends today.
You speak too readily. This is not some slaver we're discussing. He rules Jerusalem and is well protected because of it. I suggest you plan your attack carefully. Get to better know your prey.
With your help, I will. Where would you have me begin my search?
What's this? You're actually asking for my assistance instead of demanding it. I'm impressed.
Be out with it.
As you wish. Here's where I would look. First, to the southwest near the mosque. After that, head south of here. There are 2 locations that might interest you. The southernmost church is one, the other is in the streets, near a synagogue.
Thank you for your help, Dai.
Don't foul this, Altair.
Be wary, friends. The Shaitan is everywhere. Watching. Wait.
You are not supposed to be here. Leave.
The world. We must resist. We must push back. The fires of war consume them.
Weha.
I'll have your head!
Good you came along when you did. Another minute and they would have
Get away from me!
Down, infidel! Have your head! Very skilled opponent.
Please, do something.
Ala rislik.
I'll have your head!
Praise God, you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
Please! You're hurting me, infidel! You're a dead here! That's impossible!
He killed someone.
You're right!
Good you came along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off with you. That hurt! Stop it, please! Stop it!
You cannot run forever!
I will end your life!
Infidel! You're a dead.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear it.
I'll help in any way I can.
When this happens, we are returned to a proper course.
Away!
Confess to him, and he will show mercy. But, should you try to run, to hide, you will be found and made to pay. There is no harm in naming them. Those among you who defy the law. We are nothing without our faith, without its rules and its direction. To defy it is to defy the one who leads us. Such behavior cannot be allowed.
If I were you, I'd go down.
Enough! I still breathe, so you must desire more than just my life. What is it?
You know Majd well?
Better than most.
He seems a bit too righteous. Is the law really so important to him?
What do you think?
I think he hides something, and I think you'll tell me what it is.
It's a veil. All of it. Men like me, we are meant to scare them, fill the people with fear. The ones he kills, not criminals, but dangerous all the same.
Dangerous to who?
His plans, their plans. Yes, he speaks of others. Those he works with, works for, perhaps. I am uncertain. They need the city, though. Controlling it is important to them.
Why?
You'll have to ask him yourself. Attend one of his executions. It's when he's most talkative, addressing the crowd, hands covered in blood.
Then we are done.
Majd seems to have goals of his own, separate from those of his leader, Salahuddin. He's executing innocent people, labeling them enemies of the city. There seems to be no method to his madness, and so now fear grips Jerusalem. No one knows when he or she might be dragged before his blade. Is he simply drunk with power, or is there some greater purpose I have yet to find?
Pray that God, glorious and exalted is he.
You again, Grandmaster. Safety and peace. I'm so glad to see you. In these troubled times, they ask me to prove myself. But I feel so inadequate when I compare myself to you. I must kill 2 of Majduddin's men without a fight. Could you show me the way? I will be forever grateful, and share a very interesting story with you.
Can't you spare a few coins? Can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry.
You are the best the clan has ever seen. Here is my story, Master. I was cleaning the temple steps. I overheard two scholars praising how easy it was for them to pass the soldiers guarding the entrance of the execution plaza. If you time your entry properly, they could provide a nice distraction for the guards. But I am sure that with your wisdom, you knew that already.
The scholars are likely to cause a disturbance at the entrance to the execution plaza. If I time my entry properly, they could provide a nice distraction for the guards. Looking at the attachment, we can see where the scholars are located and the path they'll take to the execution platform.
Such a strange man.
Did you see the order? He wants us to repair a stage for another execution. Today!
It's the one at the western edge of Solomon's temple. I was on my way just now.
So much death.
Worried that our true leader might return and bring a measure of justice to this city.
Yes, and not this mockery Majd Dean parades before us.
How? How does something like this happen?
Everyone appointed in Salah ad-Din's stead is met with an untimely end. And now, the position falls to him. He, who was once nothing more than the Emir's scribe.
How convenient. It would not surprise me to learn he was behind these accidents.
Shh! If the guards hear us, we'll be taken for treason. Executed on the very platform we have to repair. Come, let us return to work.
You must not trespass here.
What is it that you want?
Majd is rumored to have reached his position through nefarious means. These rumors are likely true, as those who preceded him in the position all met with mysterious and untimely ends. The men from whom I learned this carried a map detailing today's execution. It will occur near the western edge of Solomon's temple. Viewing the attachment, we can see another map with the location of the execution platform.
Altiar. I meant to meet a contact nearby, but the guards seem to have it in for me. Every time I leave here, I'm attacked and forced to flee. I'm simply not the fighter I once was. Would you be willing to see me safely to my destination?
I beg of you, just a few coins, please.
The shaitan is everywhere. Watching, waiting.
I'll have your head!
Helps us always.
Good. I should be safe here. They won't dare spill blood in front of a holy place. In the chaos, I managed to grab this from one of the guards. Perhaps it'll be of use to you.
Where are you?
I found a map detailing the location of the guards attending today's execution. This will make things much easier. Viewing the attachment, indeed we see a map and several guards surrounding the execution platform, along with a route we might want to take for better access to our target.
What's he running from?
You can't just do that anytime.
Damned archers! We are to launch an assault against one of Medjduddin's lieutenants. But we cannot do anything until the rooftops have been cleared. And I have no men to spare. Would you be willing to help? Just make sure they do not see you coming, or we will have to begin again.
Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels! Hey! Check Altiar! Don't let him get... Who saw what happened here? Stop him!
I'm starting to understand why Al-Mualim favors you. I assume you have been sent to deal with Medjduddin, yes? Then it might help you to know that he enjoys lecturing his prisoners before executing them. While doing so, he turns his back to the crowd. It would be the perfect moment for you to strike. Now, I must attend to my men. We have our own targets to deal with.
Medjduddin enjoys lecturing his prisoners before executing them. While doing so, he turns his back to the crowd. It is the perfect moment to strike.
I am sorry, Ahmad. They came without warning.
My son? They have my son? What is to be done with him?
We did everything we could.
What is to be done with him?
He's to be executed. Today.
No, I won't allow it.
But what can we do? Medjduddin will hear no appeals. He says there can be no barter with God's will.
This is not God's will, but madness. I'll go to him myself. Where is he?
He will attend the execution. Perform it even. He enjoys the act. Truly evil man.
We have no time to lose then. Let's go.
It seems there's to be an execution today, and Medjduddin will be in attendance. In fact, he'll be performing it himself. I should endeavor to learn where this morbid event is to take place.
Glorious and exalted is he! Finds favor!
What news, novice?
I am not a novice.
A man's skill is defined by his actions, not the markings on his robe.
We can trade barbs or do Al-Mualim's work. It's your decision.
Then be out with it.
Jerusalem's regent Medjduddin is holding a public execution not far from here. It's sure to be well guarded, but it's nothing I can't handle. I know what to do.
And that is why you remain a novice in my eyes. You cannot know anything, only suspect. You must expect to be wrong, to have overlooked something. Anticipate, Altiar. How many times must I remind you of this?
As you wish. Are we done?
Not quite. There is one more thing. One of the men to be executed is a brother. One of us. Al-Mualim wishes for him to be saved. Do not worry about the actual rescue. My men will take care of that. But you must ensure Medjduddin does not take his life.
I won't give him the chance.
So I hope.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
One of the men Majd-Addin intends to execute is an assassin. I must conclude my search quickly and see to it no harm comes to this brother of mine.
Silence! People of Jerusalem, hear me well. I stand here today to deliver a warning. There are malcontents among you. They sow the seeds of discontent, hoping to lead you astray. Tell me, is this what you desire? To be mired in deceit and sin? To live your lives in fear? Then you wish to take action? Your devotion pleases me. This evil must be purged. Only then can we hope to be redeemed.
This is not justice!
You've no right to do that! Who do you take?
And all of you stand idle, complicit in this crime.
Curse you all! See how the evil of one man spreads to corrupt others? They sought to instill fear and doubt within you. But I will keep you safe. Here now are four filled with sin. The harlot, the thief, the gambler, the heretic. Let God's judgment be brought down upon them all! Succubus! Whore! She goes by many names, but her sin remains the same. She turned her back on the teachings, defiled her body to advance her station. Each man she touched, forever stained.
She must pay! This man speaks lies! I am here today not because I lay down with other men, for I did not. He means to murder me because I would not lie down with him.
Even now, offered redemption. God! God, slay the infidel! Quickly! God! Kill him! God, slay the infidel! Kill him!
Your work here is finished.
No, no! It had only just begun!
Tell me, what's your part in all of this? Do you intend to defend yourself as the others have and explain away your evil deeds?
The Brotherhood wanted the city. I wanted power. There was an opportunity.
An opportunity to murder innocents.
Not so innocent. Dissident voices cut deep as steel. They disrupt order. In this, I do agree with the Brotherhood.
You'd kill people simply for believing differently than you.
Of course not. I killed them because I could. Because it was fun. Do you know what it feels like to determine another man's fate? And did you see the way the people cheered? The way they feared me? I was like a god. You'd have done the same if you could. Such power.
Once perhaps. But then I learned what becomes of those who lift themselves above others.
And what is that?
Here, let me show you. Jerusalem needs a new ruler.
So I have heard.
What's this? No words of wisdom for me? Surely I have failed in some spectacular fashion.
You performed as an assassin should. No more, no less. That you expect praise for merely doing as told, however, troubles me.
It seems everything I do troubles you.
Reflect on that. But do so on your way back to Masyaf. Your work here is done.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Majd was mad. He killed because he enjoyed it. Jerusalem shall be free of his reign, and my deed has been accomplished. Though it appears he betrayed them, He claimed membership within the same brotherhood as the others I have killed. What is this brotherhood? Why do they seek to control the cities? Al-Mualim will have answers. He must.
It is our very existence we are fighting for.
We done already?
Get up.
Whatever you say, Doc.
I'm ending the session. I'll be right there. You're sure about this? Yes. No. Everything's Denver. I don't see how he could... Of course. I understand. You're in a lot of trouble, Mr. Miles.
What's his problem?
They're coming for you.
Who's coming for me?
Assassins.
Hey, I had nothing to do with this.
Sounds like they're mounting some kind of rescue attempt. Guess you're more important than you realized.
Man, things just keep getting weirder and weirder around here.
It was bound to happen.
What do you mean?
That little fight your ancestors started during the Third Crusade, it never ended. You're being held by Templars.
Vidic's a Templar?
There's no way you could have known. They hide it so well. But to answer your question, Vidic works for them. We all do. Abstergo is their company.
I thought Templars were old dudes with funny hats who sat around drinking beer and plotting world domination with, like, the lizard people.
No. Except the part about world domination, I guess. Look, Desmond, it's complicated. Half the stuff they say about the Templars comes from crazy tinfoil hat-wearing nut jobs. The other half is misinformation intentionally produced by the Templars themselves.
But they are the bad guys, right?
If there's one thing I've learned since I started working here, it's that there's no such thing. It's all so relative. I guess the best way to explain it is, what they want is good. But the way they're going about it, it's bad. Really bad.
What are they trying to do? Lucy?
Yes.
Miss Stillman, I need to speak with you. Get up here, now!
On my way, Doctor. I'm sorry, Desmond. I have to go. You should turn in for the night. The answers to all of your questions are right in front of you. You just have to know where to look.
Accessing Lucy's computer, we only find one new email in the outbox. From Lucy Stillman, RE, case file number 1394, Layla Moreno, September 5th, 8:36. To Mr. Ricken, I'm hoping you might be able to help me understand why even 5 years after the fact, no one is willing to tell me what happened to my friend. If you are concerned about sensitive information being divulged as a result of sharing this with me, I think my record at the company speaks for itself. Thank you for your assistance in this matter. Best, Lucy Stillman. Logging into Warren's computer, we find several new emails, and of course, several of the old ones from Lucy's. The first one reads, from Abstergo Newswire Services, Daily Headlines, September 3rd, 1344. Hurricane season ends, but not in the way you think. Increasingly erratic weather patterns have caused the Global Weather Association to abolish the term hurricane season, once confined to the months of June through November. Hurricane duration, frequency, strength, and location have increased to the point where most coastal cities must now live in constant fear of these devastating storms. Abstergo satellite launch postponed, citing last-minute adjustments to their new all-in-one telecommunications satellite. Abstergo have postponed the launch of their first satellite until December 21st. They maintain that their patented technology will allow faster, more reliable data transmission than previous generation satellites, which suffered from delays and interference. The next new email reads from Abstergo News Wire Services, Daily Headlines, September 4th, 12:30. Tension mounts over Antarctic drilling. The US and EU are once again facing heavy criticism for their decision to begin construction of jointly owned oil platforms in the Weddell Sea. Several supernatural unions oppose the work, claiming it violates the Antarctic. The situation has been further complicated by the presence of two naval destroyers, said to be in the region for reasons unrelated to the construction. The next email is from Alan Ricken in response to Lucy's inquiries. The first we've already read. The next one, however, is addressed to Lucy, but we did not find it in her emails. Reads, time, September 5th, 8:37, from Alan Ricken to Lucy Stillman. Subject, case file, number 1394, Layla Moreno. I will be out of the office starting September 1st. I will return on October 4th. In case of an emergency, please contact my assistant Aubrey Jacobs at extension 1003. Completely disregarding Lucy's inquiry. The final email reads, from Alan Ricken, case file 1394, Layla Moreno, September 5th, 10:08. You told me she wasn't going to be a problem, and here she is, stirring up the crap again. Deal with this, Warren. You vouched for her. You're responsible for her. Whatever happened to Miss Moreno? Seems that the company wants to keep it quiet. In the outbox, we don't find anything new. However, in deleted items, we do find one new message. Sender unknown, I know, September 4th at 1300. The message reads, I know what you're doing. I know what you did. I saw him. He had a metal ball. It opened. They went crazy, shooting, stabbing, tore each other to pieces. I know it was you people. Saw the logo. Heard the name. I'm going to tell. Anyone who will listen, you'll be exposed. They'll know the truth, and then you will pay. You crazy bastards, you'll pay.
Tyrant.